Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this session, let us see the next example of isometric projections using Solid Edge software. Click on Solid Edge installed on your computer. Wait for a while, the next interface is now opened. You can find an option called as Create followed by Create Solid Part, Sheet Metal Part, Weldment, Assembly and Drawing. Select Create Drawing option. The first thing here is to convert the existing sheet into the A4 size sheet. Click on File, come down. We can find the option Sheet Setup. A sheet setup window is now opened. Else, one can find the option sheet number 1 here. Right click the mouse button, click Sheet Setup. You are getting the same window. Click on Drop menu, select A4 size sheet, uncheck Show Background, click OK. Thereby, the sheet is now converted to A4 sheet. Click on Fit option so that the sheet now fits to the monitor screen. So at the first, I will be taking the question. The question is like this. Following figure shows the front and side views of the solid. Draw the isometric projection of the solid. Front and side view is given. We are supposed to obtain the isometric projections. It's simple. Now just try to imagine you are standing exactly in between the two different views, front and side views. Any dimensions towards your right hand side, take it towards the left hand side and vice versa. To start with, the first dimension towards the left hand side is 70 mm, for the observer 70 mm, and I will be taking towards the right hand side. And towards the right hand side there is 30 mm dimension, take it towards your left hand side. To start with, select line with continuous line and 0.13 mm thickness, draw a reference line. Now change the thickness of the line to 0.5 mm thickness, taking any convenient point, draw a line of 70 mm at an angle of 30 degrees. Now 30 mm at an angle of 150 degrees, 70 mm at an angle of minus 150 degree, come back to the first point. We have obtained the base portion. The height of the solid is 70 mm. Taking any convenient point, one can clearly see the endpoint symbol. A symbol something like a ball pin symbol. Suppose if you are not getting that endpoint symbol, not an issue, need not worry. Go for Tools, IntelliSketch, Relationship, ensure all the commands are checked here. Suppose if it is unchecked, select all the commands and click OK. Hope it is clear. So from any convenient endpoint, give a rise of 70 mm at an angle of 90 degrees. Follow the same procedure on the remaining three sides. Instead, make use of an option called Move. Ensure copy command is switched on. There is a slight color change between Move and copy option. So if you select the copy option, now it takes to the different color. Select this line, select this endpoint, place it on the remaining three corners, wait for the endpoint symbol. Now, towards the top face of the solid, 4 new endpoints are obtained. Join the new endpoints. We have obtained a part of the solid. Now, exactly at the center, there is a circular extension, meaning that there is a cylinder. Dear learners, please remember, the circle in the orthographic projections becomes ellipse in the isometric projections. So let us construct the ellipse separately and then place it on the first block. The diameter is 35 mm and that has to be extended to 40 mm. Change the style of the line for 0.13 mm thickness. Draw a line of 35 mm at an angle of 90 degrees. The second line, 35 mm at an angle of 30 degrees. 35 at an angle of minus 90 degrees. Then come back to the first point. Selecting this as the endpoint, draw a line from endpoint to the midpoint. You can see the midpoint option, a line with a dot in the middle. Same thing. One of the corner of the rhombus, actually it is a rhombus to the opposite midpoint. Follow the same procedure towards the other side. The first corner to the opposite midpoint, that would be a straight line. The first corner to the another midpoint. If you want, you can zoom to some extent. Now make use of arc by center point method. Tangent arc, arc by 3-point method, arc by center point method. At this point of time, I will be taking 0.5 mm thickness. The reason because I am now constructing an ellipse. This corner as the center, upper midpoint, I will use the word upper midpoint as the radius, construct an arc in between the two midpoints. Follow the same procedure. Upper corner as the center, lower midpoint as the radius, construct one more arc. Stop at this point. Similarly, we can find the intersection point here, something like X symbol, alphabet X. Intersection point as the center, lower midpoint or the upper midpoint as the radius, construct one more arc. Follow the same procedure towards the other side of the intersection point. Now one can see a 35 mm ellipse is obtained. This circle is extended to a distance of 40 mm. Let me zoom it to some extent. Select line option. Change the thickness to 0.13 mm thickness. Taking any convenient point, draw a line to a length of 40 mm at an angle of minus 30 degrees. Dear learners, since it is isometric projection, all the angles should be in terms of 30 degrees only, 30 or 150 or minus 30. Now, make use of move option, select the complete geometry, selecting this point as the corner, place it at the other end point. Hope it is cleared. Now, it is a cylinder. We have not shown the cylinder portion here. Zoom to some extent for better visibility. Make use of line option with 0.5 mm as the thickness as usual. The end point of the line, draw it as a tangent. One can find the tangent symbol right there. Yes, we can stop here. Follow the same procedure the other side as well. So this is the cylinder. Now make use of line option with 0.13 mm as the thickness. Draw a line from corner to opposite corner. The reason because just to get the midpoint. Make use of line option. Draw a line from midpoint to opposite midpoint. One more midpoint to opposite midpoint. Make use of move option. Select the complete cylindrical portion. Copy command is now not required. Just move command is enough. Taking this midpoint, select this midpoint and place it on the first midpoint. Thereby, a solution is now obtained, a part of the solution. The last step here is called as the rectification. The meaning of rectification here is the rear end of the geometry is not visible, henceforth that has to be removed, and the construction lines are not required. At the first, I will remove all the construction lines. Now, the rear end of the geometry is not visible. I will take a moment and remove it. Now, make use of trim option. The rectangular block is visible up to this region. Further, this portion is not visible for the reason cylinder is in front of it. And coming to the cylinder, this forms the rear end. Even this is not visible. This would be the isometric view. Dear learners, please do remember this is the isometric view. But as per the question, it is asked for isometric projections. Make use of scale option. Select the complete sketch. Taking any convenient point, give the scale factor as 0.816, press enter. Thereby, it is now converted to isometric projections. What is the proof that it is converted to isometric projection? Suppose if you check out the dimension, do you remember this was 70 mm? Now it is reduced to 51.72 mm. Of course, do not show any linear dimensions. The angular dimensions can be shown. Show these two angles as 30 degrees. This completes the solution. Hope you have understood and enjoyed this video. If yes, give this video a thumbs up and request you to share with your friends. I will all talk in the comments. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.